Have you ever scrolled through social media and suddenly felt worse about your body? Like you weren't eating right, exercising enough, or just never looking perfect like everybody else? Yeah, me too. And for some people, that feeling turns into something much worse, an eating disorder. Hi everyone, my name is Amira, and in this short presentation, I want to talk about social media exposure and eating disorders across genders. So eating disorders affect nearly 29 million people in the US. They're not just about wanting to be thin. No. Eating disorders are complicated mental health conditions that can lead to serious problems. And in some cases, the worst outcome could even be death. So how do they show up? Well, it often depends on gender. Girls and women are more likely to be focused on thinness, while boys and men are more focused on muscle and body sizes. Now, they might seem like different pressures, sure, but it's the same kind of damage. And in the heart of it all, social media constantly reinforces these ideals. Well, studies show that social media increases body dissatisfaction and disordered eating. And the more we scroll, the more dissatisfied we feel about our bodies. And the more we engage with perfect bodies on our feed, the more they show up, which results in even more pressure and more comparison. It's a constant loop, and before we know it, they're shaping how we eat, how we see ourselves, and even how we feel about our worth. Well, some studies show that time spent on platforms like Instagram and TikTok lead to more body dissatisfaction and more disordered eating, and this affects everyone. But sometimes we don't always see the full picture. Because girls are more likely to be diagnosed, but it doesn't mean that boys don't suffer too. They do. They just don't report it due to shame, stigma, societal norms, or just being ignored. So, what now? Well, we can choose to scroll smarter. We can start small by unfollowing accounts that make us feel bad about our bodies and by following those accounts that uplift us. We can follow creators who promote real bodies and real confidence. And little by little, we can change the way we use social media. We can take breaks, we can go outside, we can find supportive communities. And most importantly, we have to remember to talk about it. So let's not forget to be kind to ourselves and maybe choose to put down our phones every once in a while and spend more time in the real world.